I recently unlocked memberships on my channel, and I wanted to celebrate this by letting my new members pick a shiny for me to hunt for them. So I figured I'd hunt the shiny and then trade it to them once I caught it. I figured some of these would be harder than others, but I really underestimated how long some of these hunts would take. So I decided to start with Scotty's request first. He asked me to find a Lechonk. Lechonk is one of my favorite Pokemon in general, let alone one of the best shinies in this generation. And to be honest with you, this hunt was easier than any other hunt I have ever done. This shiny hunt really took me only about 5 minutes. And it really gave me a false sense of security for how easy this challenge was going to be. I mean, after this, none of them were easy. I checked my timer just to double check that I made the proper sandwich, and it showed about 2 minutes had gone by, and that's when I turned the corner down here and I found the first one, the shiny Lechonk. I just love this pink little guy. He is seriously one of the cutest Pokemon in this entire generation. As usual, I use a quick ball because I have a lot of Pokemon and I don't want to waste any more time. And just like that, Scotty has his shiny Lechonk. All that's left for me to do is trade it to Scotty. Up next we had Paint. Paint asked me to find her a Smoliv. And luckily enough, I found a Smoliv Outbreak. After knocking out the first 60, I saved my game and made the sandwich that I need, a grass type sandwich. Problem was, I used Encounter Power instead of something along the lines of Humungo Power. But no biggie, if I don't find the Smoliv when I make the sandwich again, I'll just use Humungo Power. But it won't matter because I found a shiny anyways. It just wasn't a Smoliv. It was a Combee, which isn't a grass type. As is tradition with me, I run into the wrong Pokemon. Luckily, Combee doesn't move that fast, so the odds of it despawning are pretty low. And it didn't. Luckily, I can catch up to it, and I've decided, since she's been a member since the beginning, I'm just going to give her this shiny as well. I use a quick ball, and just like that, Paint's got herself a Combee now. Now that we have Combee, I can get back to looking for shiny Smoliv. But as usual, things don't work out. Like really, this is another non-grass shiny. Why did I even make a sandwich? I guess Paint's getting another shiny. Use a quick ball, and she's got herself a Mareep as well. At this point, I still have my sandwich active, so I'm gonna continue looking for it. Wait a minute. There's no way. I'm colorblind, so I need to double check, but yeah, that's what I thought. Another non-grass shiny. 3 non-grass shinies out of 1 sandwich. Well, I guess she's getting a shiny Starly as well. Yep. At this point, I had to make another sandwich. And I was starting to get really nervous if I was ever going to find this thing. How did I find 3 different shinies, none of which were grass type, on a grass sandwich? All I wanted was to find the shiny Smoliv. At this point, I feel like I'm being punished because I found the Lechonk so quick. But I finally would find it. Just running around, it's such an obvious shiny that when you see it, you immediately know. And it's perfect, the little black olive. All that was left to do was to catch this Smoliv, trade the Smoliv, Mareep, Starly, and Combee to Paint, and I was on to G-Man's request. I wasn't ready. Because G-Man requested Totodile. Sadly, Totodile can't be found by using a water-powered sandwich alone. If you make a water-powered sandwich, you are going to find a ton of other Pokemon that aren't Totodile, which is infuriating. I date skipped 180 days to find a Totodile outbreak, and I did not find one. Finally, I caved and decided to just do the old school Masuda method to find it. Egg hunting in this game really sucks. I hate the new mechanics. It took forever to find the 700 plus eggs it took to find my shiny Totodile. It was driving me insane. I literally messaged G-Man like 4 times that I was gonna have to stop this. But I finally found it. G-Man, I hope you enjoyed this Totodile because it drove me insane. But it's worth it, man. I really appreciate everything you do as a mod. You're awesome. Gato requested a Clodsire. I found a Clodsire in an outbreak after only skipping about 3 days. Problem was, I forgot to hit record on OBS. Luckily, I always take screenshots and videos whenever I run into a shiny on my Switch, so I do have the footage of me catching it. I haven't got a chance to trade with Gato yet, but I have it for you, buddy. One of these days, we will link up and I can trade this to you. So I've now found 4 of my members' requests and decided, okay, we'll do one more. And God asked me to find Fennekin. After date skipping for Fennekin for another literal half year, I gave up. I said, I need to get this video out. I've been working on this video forever. I'm going to have to do a part 2. Mostly due to the fact that I'm going to have to egg hunt this Fennekin. Because again, like Totodile, not only does it take forever to find an outbreaks, but you can't make a sandwich that only spawns Fennekin, which sucks. Fennekin is one of my favorite shinies, and I'm gonna have to Masuda it. So there will be a part 2 to this video coming out, because I need to find a Fennekin, a Mischievous, among others. I want to finish up this video by saying thank you to everybody. Over the last few months, our channel has grown exponentially. We've gotten 20 members up to this point, and everybody has been amazing. Everybody who pops into the live streams, everybody who joins the terror raids, you guys are incredible and I appreciate you. I promise we're going to keep this going. We have so many new videos coming just like this, tons of new shorts, and we'll continue our live streams.